Hello, so we're going to have a look at Hot Chilli, which is from the grade 1 syllabus. And first of all, let's talk about the first 4 bars in which we don't play. The piano accompaniment is there. So we have to be able to count that while the piano is playing. And we need to be thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4. And then we play. So make sure you take a nice big breath, which brings us on to the dynamic that we're going to play at bar 5, which is forte. Now on your music you'll see that it says forte and then a number 2 and P, but we don't need to worry about that. We're going to play it without the first time bar. We're going to jump straight into the second time bar, so we're just going to play it forte. So let's play that bit first. I'm starting at bar 5. So that was the second time bar where I just finished, and you'll notice that it has a low C in the second time bar, which is bar 13, and then followed by 3 high C's in the middle of the stave there. Okay, so a bit of practice on an exercise that would help us with that would be some interval practice. So this is written in the key of C major, so C major scale is one of the scales you have to learn for this grade, and so you might as well do the interval practice on C major. So you can practice C, D, C, C, E, C, always coming back to the C, and keep increasing that until you're able to play that nice octave without any trouble. It would sound a bit like this. If you struggle when you start getting from C to F's or C's to G's, you could work on that a little bit. When you think that's a bit easy for you, move to the next note. And so on. So eventually we'll get up to the C's. So I tongued all of those notes. What is much harder is to slur them. So you have to really think about the shape of your mouth, making sure that you're not using any pressure so that your lip muscles are nice and relaxed. Just tighten them up for the higher note. And eventually that bar you can put it into context. You'll notice that there's a little V on its side above each of those notes, and that is an attack. Okay, so you need to use your tongue a little bit more, or what's more importantly, perhaps just a little bit more air. So it's like turning those notes into like the strike of a bell, and you need a bit of a ping. So see if you can hear that ping. And the same goes in bar 11. As you're coming down towards the first time bar, that little scale coming down for G, make them sound like strikes of a bell. Okay, you'll notice in bar 29, the bar before the end, that you do exactly the same thing. It's the same notes with the attack sign on it, and you need to be using your tongue and making it sound like a ping of a bell. But also at bar 29, right on the bottom line there, it crescendos to fortissimo, so you can save a bit of effort till you get to the end. Now once we've played the second time bar at bar 13, C, 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 we're then into a different feel in the music. This is a completely different section. I'll play it for you now from bar 14. See if you can hear the pings and think about the dynamic. One, two, three, four. 4 beats rest. You've got an empty bar there, bar 22. If you want to work it out, that line, you've got bar 20 at the beginning of that line. Bar 21, bar 22 is an empty bar. And you just count 4 beats, listen to the piano, count it in your head, and then you'll find that from bar 23 towards the end is virtually the same as what we've just practiced at the beginning. So I'm going to play the whole thing for you now, and listen out for the dynamics, listen out for the attacks, listen in the second time bar to the octave C's. It doesn't matter if you slip on them, you just go for it. That's the important thing to do. You'll notice when I play a wrong note, it doesn't stop me, I just keep going. And that's the important thing about music. You don't have to worry about things that go wrong. Concentrate on getting the rest of it right. Here we go, from the beginning. So I'm starting at bar 5 again. So that's the piece as it would sound in an exam situation. If you wanted to perform that in a concert at school or with the music service, or for fun, or with friends, you could actually repeat the first section, play the first time bar as well, and then when you repeat it, change the dynamic, you go into the second time bar, and it adds a bit of contrast and it's good fun. I hope you enjoy it. Lots and lots of practice, that is the important thing. Thank you, bye.